Yo, there's a disgusting cowardice amongst Muslims. You know, so many people silenced out of fear. Do you know how many times in a day people message me, make this video and make that video? So I respond and I ask, why can't you make the video? And they're like, oh, brother, I've got a family and I got kids and, you know, my job. And do you not think I've got a family? Do you not think I've got women and children under my care? Do you not think my employment could be terminated the same way your employment could be terminated due to the videos that I make? The only difference is that I've got minerals big enough and yaqeen and tawakkul strong enough upon my Lord that I'm able to speak freely. I can never be silenced out of fear for my freedom, for my health, for my wealth, you know, for my livelihood, for my existence. I ain't bothered. Your reliance and your tawakkul is on your employer. You believe your employer gives you rizq. No, my rizq's in the skies and no one can take it from me. My tawakkul is in the Lord of the heavens and the earth. That's why I'm able to speak what I speak upon. I walk the streets with absolutely no fear. I've had, you know, over 10,000 death threats on my life. I still walk, you know, chest, head up, chest out, shoulders back, you know, walk the earth without fear. There's a bayan that I heard saying Umar bin Khattab used to walk the streets without fear. So I follow in the sunnah of Umar bin Khattab, where I'm not comparing myself to him, no way. I'm just saying the same way he walked the streets without fear due to his reliance upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the same way I attempt to walk the streets without fear. I can never let anyone strike fear into my heart, and I can never allow any organization or any individual to silence me out of fear. Do you not feel like, you know, it's a disgrace to your deen that you're afraid to speak upon haqq? Oh, my job, oh, my rizq. Do you not understand your rizq is written? You're not going to get a penny more or a penny less than what's been predestined for you. Listen, I don't care if they lock me up. I don't care if my rizq is all taken away. I don't care if my existence is ended. As long as I know I spoke upon haqq, as long as I know I wasn't a coward. I have many shortcomings and many sins and many things that I need to change. But one thing is, bro, I refuse to be a coward. I refuse to be silenced out of fear for anything. I've had, you know, sometimes I'll make a video and, you know, people very, very close to me are like, did you really need to make that? I'm like, look, the good Lord put that feeling in my heart that I had to make it, so I made it. You know, He bestowed upon me a mission, a holy mission, to spread, I believe, deen and justice throughout the lands in my own way. And there's often times where He uses me as a means, you know, to deliver a message, and I take that as an honourable mission from the good Lord. But look, don't be fearful, don't be scared. You're gonna depart the world, whether you live like, you know, a worm or whether you live like a lion. You're gonna depart the world on your predestined time. You know, whether you speak up on haqq or whether you shy away like a little insect, you're not gonna get anything less than what's been predestined for you in terms of your rizq. If it's written for you to get locked up for speaking haqq, then that's better for you. You know, there's a famous quote from Ibn Taymiyyah, I can't remember it, you know, word by word, but something along the lines of, look, my paradise is with me, it's in my heart wherever I go. You know, to lock me up is you know, seclusion with my Lord. To send me away is, you know, to send me in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then to ice me is martyrdom. Obviously, I've paraphrased it, I can't remember it word for word, but one of my favourite quotes that is, but look, don't be fearful, stand upon haqq, speak upon haqq. The more of us that speak upon haqq, you know, the stronger we become as a community, and unity is needed. If we're all shying away and we're afraid of this and afraid of that, oh, and I'm sorry, you know, for this and that, and I'm scared, and look, we're gonna continue to be in the decadence that we're in as an ummah. It needs people to rise up, to be strong, to speak upon haqq, to be unapologetically Muslim, you know, to show outwardly that you're a Muslim, to not be shy of this. There's too many Muslims that are shy of their faith. There's a quote from Umar bin Khattab where he said, I fear the day that disbelievers are proud of their falsehood and Muslims are shy of their faith. And how many people are shy to do wuzu in a public bathroom? How many people are shy to, you know, to drop their jacket down anywhere upon the earth that the good Lord made and read your namaz? So stop this cowardice, stop this shyness, strengthen your heart, grab hold of your soppy minerals, fortify the iron walls inside of your mind. But most importantly, it's about your tawakkul and your relationship with the good Lord. Look, we all sin, but you can still build up that tawakkul, you can still build up that bulletproof tawakkul where no enemy of Islam can strike fear into your heart, where no enemy of Islam can silence you or make you fear for your sustenance or your freedom or you know or your livelihood or anything like that. Your reliance upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is so strong that you're able to speak about haqq no matter what, and you don't care about the consequences, because your belief is if the armies of the world come to inflict harm upon you and no harm's been written for you, they can't do nothing. And if the armies of the world come to defend you and harm's been written for you, they can't protect you. And when you have this level of faith, then your life will change. Then you'll feel different. Then you'll be reinvigorated, re-assimilated, rejuvenated, rehabilitated. You'll be reborn, a new person, a new man. You know, there's just too much cowardice. Too many Muslims afraid. You should only fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You should have no fear in your heart whatsoever. Fear nobody. Fear nothing. You know, only fear your creator. And when you live like that, you know, you're gonna be feeling different. You're gonna feel electric. You're gonna feel alive again. At the moment, you're feeling like a puny little worm wriggling around in the mud. Oh, what's he gonna think? Bro, half these people you're afraid of, they're not gonna intercede for you on the day of resurrection, are they? You know, you don't want your cowardice to be the reason that you're thrown into the hellfire. So man up.